What tactical advantages do you actually get as a battlefield commander with this?
Imagine that you are in an urban warfare situation where you don't see what's around the corner. And so you would send the Skylark to the air, and you see exactly what's waiting.
Real time. Now.
Real time.
Yes, and that's a big fact. I get real-time information from a source that's giving me a much better vantage point than I would be able to get any other way.
Exactly.
Any operator on the front line who needs the information can view this real-time footage simultaneously. Everyone has access to the same visual intelligence. To prove just how impressive these systems are together, I'm taking part in a training exercise. I'm part of a reconnaissance team, and our mission is to gather intelligence about a suspected arms deal. We have eyes on the ground, but the open terrain makes it difficult for us to get any closer without revealing our whereabouts, putting us in the line of fire.
I am in a great position to take a shot, but that's not my mission. I'm here to find out what's actually happening below. What I need is a better point of view.
Time to send a command to release the Skylark. Although I have direct line of sight at ground level, our little spy in the sky could provide critical intelligence. And just like that, from the safety of a covered position, I get a real-time bird's-eye view on the SL Rambo.
I got 2 vehicles.
What is that? I got 5 tangos.
I got somebody doing the 12, somebody doing the 6.
What is that?
Totally unaware they're being watched, the targets carry on with their exchange, providing hard evidence of exactly what they're up to.
Looks like they just took the package.
Yeah. Looks like AK-47s.
Yeah.
As the arms deal is finalized, the culprits are totally unaware that eyes are locked onto their every move.
So the pickup is the target.
Pick up as a target.
Roger that. Looks like they're headed east.
Heading east, and he's in a real rush.
Tell you what, it's a lot easier looking at a monitor and clearly seeing what's happening in that battle space. I'm looking through the scope. Now I can clearly see what's happening with those vehicles. I know, and the battlefield commander knows exactly what's happening at the same time. Now, we can intercept whenever we want.
The combination of Skylark and Rambo brings all of the advantages of covert aerial reconnaissance to even the smallest unit operating on foot. Next, from a high-tech bird to a beast of burden. Meet the robotic mule that takes the weight off the soldier's back.
Never before in the history of the United States has the warfighter been asked to do so many different types of missions. With those missions comes a lot of equipment. With that equipment comes a lot of weight. So much weight that it actually becomes difficult to do the mission. In ancient times, they used to use beasts of burden to carry the load. On the battlefield of the 21st century, they have robots. This is the mule.
MULE stands for Multi-Function Utility Logistics and Equipment Vehicle. Its 6-wheel drive system gives it the ability to take on obstacles that would stop other vehicles dead in their tracks. Weighing in at 3.5 tons, this unmanned ground vehicle can go just about anywhere. I've come to Lockheed Martin near Dallas. The last time I was here, I tested Mule's little brother, the Squad Mission Support System. And these are just two of the latest additions to the U.S. military's army of robots.
Most people don't realize that right now there are over 4,000 robots being used in Iraq by our U.S. military forces.
In the air, at sea, and on land, more of the dull, dirty, and dangerous work in war is being taken on by machines. Now the Mule is being developed to do the same for the troops on the ground.
The Mule is designed to follow the infantry. It has extraordinary mobility.
Don Nimblett is Business Development Manager of Combat Maneuver Systems.
Literally can climb over obstacles. It can bridge gaps that no other wheeled vehicle can do. And thus it can follow the infantry when they move through very complex terrain, urban terrain, and very difficult situations.
3 types of Mule are in development: assault, countermine, and transport. The assault Mule will attack fortified enemy positions and provide fire support to the troops on the ground. With its onboard weapon systems, this Mule will have the biggest kick. Next is the countermine Mule. And as the name suggests, this is being developed to tackle a very specific threat. A suite of sensors will detect buried mines, report them to HQ, and eliminate them. Finally, there's the transport Mule. This version is at the most advanced stage. It already exists as a working prototype.
It shows the Army's commitment to modernizing while the war on terror is going on. It opens up the realm of what's possible with robots.
Major Brian Byers is the U.S. Army's program manager for the Mule.
When you think of what one soldier carries, he's got his rucksack, he's got his weapon, he's got his ammunition, he's got his water. You know, people don't think about how heavy water is to carry around. You're
really loading that guy up.
Exactly.
You take a 165, 185-pound guy, now he's weighing 230.
240, exactly. Yeah. And so it allows him to save that energy from hauling stuff around and use that energy for what we want to do, which is get on the battlefield and fight.
The 3 types of Mule will work together. The assault version can recon a large area of terrain, and the countermine Mule can detect what lies below it.
I think we found the buckwheat.
Once a battlefield has been surveyed, then the transport Mule is good to go. Troops can control the Mule from many miles away, performing reconnaissance missions on the battlefield without putting soldiers' lives in harm's way. Up to 100 mules of all types will be deployed in a brigade, including around 40 transport vehicles, each one taking the weight usually carried by 20 men.
The whole idea behind this vehicle is to take the load and the grunt work off the soldier.
Michael Norman is the project manager for the Mule prototype.
This right here you see represents basically a 2-squad mission package. We can load out about 2,000 pounds. It's something that's on top that allows quick access for the soldier to get to it and use it as needed.
Now, are you talking about taking this thing into the fight with the soldier?
Absolutely. This is meant to go with the troop. That's the most unique thing about the Mule.
All right, brother, what am I going to see here?
All right, it's going to go through what we call its suspension diagnostic. Basically cycling through all its suspension poses. It can pitch hard left. It can pitch hard right. I mean, you're really seeing the root benefit of this type of vehicle. It can do stuff that a fixed axle cannot.